Armello is first and foremost a tabletop board game. It just happens to be in digital form, and I was impressed with how far it takes the tabletop concept. See, this is what Arkham Horror should have done in my opinion. It's a game that's about fighting, politics, strategy and luck. It's a game that allows you to confront challenges head on or use subtler tactics from the sidelines with a healthy dose of randomness thrown in. The ultimate goal of the game is to become the king or queen of Armello. Armello already has a king, so you have to get rid of him. Somehow. The king is infected by the rot, and is causing more harm than good to the kingdom. A good old-fashioned revolution is called for. There's a whole bunch of... there's a shitload of stuff you need to know to play Armello. It's quite overwhelming. There are various stats: fight, wit, body, spirit, gold, prestige, magic, and rot. The game board is actually a board, and it's split into hexes. Moving into another hex usually costs 1 action point. Each hex has different effects when you step on it. Plains, forests, swamps, stone circles, dungeons, mountains. Then there are the dice, which determine what happens in combat or perils. D6s, all of them. Sword, shield, sun, moon, wild, rot. I do hope you are utterly confused by my explanation so far, and it is a testament to the game's design that the tutorial explains things very well. Part of the reason for this might be because the tutorial missions take about 2 hours to complete. 2 hours! But you will be wiser for it. Now, I'm going to describe my first game in Armello to give you an idea of how a game unfolds. It'll be easier to see with examples. First, select a character to be your hero. The base game has 8 heroes. If you have the DLC or the complete edition, like I have here, you'll have up to 24 heroes. This is a 4-player game at all times. Assuming there are no other humans present, the game auto-selects AI heroes to play against you. Let the game begin, and immediately I get a choice of 3 quests. The ones here grant a boost to a different stat: wits, fight, or spirit. Now, given that I have a combat-oriented character, I went with fight. Since I have 3 wits, I start with 3 cards in my hand: Allies Pact, Brazenberry Ale, and Glamour. There are a huge range of cards, by the way. Detailing them all here would not be impossible, but I don't want this video to be 3 sodding hours long, so I'm not going to. I start by moving towards my first quest location. I capture the town along the way. Towns generate 1 gold for the holder per turn. The other heroes take their turns. The king and king's guards also get a turn each. The king, by the way, gains +1 rot every dusk. He's the only character in the game who becomes more corrupt naturally as time passes. My turn. Onwards to the quest! Quests are really easy to complete. You just select either the safe option on the left or the dangerous option on the right. The dangerous option will test my fight score, and because it's a fight quest, 10% chance of success per 1 fight, hence there's a 60% chance of success. If I succeed, I get a card called Bane's Claw. Fail, and I lose 2 health instead. The safe option doesn't do either of those, but both options grant +1 fight and +1 prestige. Really, the dangerous option is just an optional extra. Boom! Bane's Claw is mine! And it's an equipable. That means I can equip it as a permanent bonus, which I do. Volodar's turn, and he attacks me, the bastard! Alright, buckle up people, this is going to go fast. Thane, my character, has 7 fight, meaning he has 7 dice to roll in combat. Volodar has only 3, putting him at an immediate disadvantage. The fight is taking place at night, however, and Thane, being nocturnal, gains an extra die at night, bringing his total to 8. Then he has Bane's Claw, remember, which grants +2 explode pull. Volodar has Heavy Flail equipped, meaning he gains +2 attack and +1 explode pull. And Reliable Short Sword, which grants +1 explode pull. And First Burned Miss explodes. But he attacked me while I was in the forest at night. That means I had stealth when he attacked, meaning I ambushed him, meaning he's locked out of burning cards. All clear? Yeah, I didn't think so. Moving on. And he has Wild's Warning, which grants evade when he's defending, which he isn't, so that doesn't do anything. Now at this point, Thane still has the advantage, but Volodar isn't the pushover he looked a moment ago. He has less dice, but starts with 2 attack before he's even rolled, plus he has a bigger explode pull. Here we go! First, my dice. I get 2 suns, which means nothing at night. 1 moon, which counts as an attack at night. I get 2 swords, so +2 attack. 2 shields, so +2 defense. And a rot, which is useless because I'm not infected. Alright, considering I started with 8 dice and rolled only 5, that's not great. Volodar's dice hit the table. Let's see. He rolls a sun, it's night, so that's nothing. He does roll 2 wilds, however. They count as attacks, plus they explode, causing 2 bonus dice to be rolled. That's what explode means, it's a bonus roll. The 2 bonus dice are rot, which does nothing, and another wild, meaning +1 attack and another exploding bonus die is cast. You can see why having a bigger explode pull is suddenly dangerous. That bonus die is a shield, meaning +1 defense. That is a pretty fucking awesome result. He's rolled 6 dice! He only started with 3, and 2 dice evaporated along the way, so it could have been bloody worse. My 3 attack to his 1 defense means he loses 2 health. Volodar, however, has 5 attack to my 2 defense. I lose 3 health. And I look like I had the advantage to start with. Dice can be a bitch. And because I took more damage, I technically lose the fight and am forced to retreat. Although I do retreat, by accident, onto a stone circle which gives me +1 health back. Twiss's turn, and she plays a trickery card on me. Vile Official. -1 gold per claimed settlement, including clan grounds. So that's 2 gold I've just lost. We are doing well today, aren't we? Dawn breaks, and apart from gaining rot over time, the king obeys the normal rules for the rot, meaning he loses 1 health every dawn. He starts with 9 health. So yes, he will eventually die even if nobody attacks him. So why are we racing to kill him? Hold on to that thought. Every dawn, the king holds council with the hero he holds in highest regard, the Prestige Leader. The hero with the most prestige. Presently, myself and River are tied, but somehow the game declares me the leader. I get a choice between 2 policies, and yes, both are totally fucking bonkers, and yes, you have to pick one. Thus, the game continues apace. I get a quest for a Spirit Stone, Twiss and River get into a scrap, a Spirit Stone randomly appears on the map. These things happen. Holy shit, Twiss has evade everywhere. When she's attacked, all her attacks become defends. Damn! Oh god, and she has Pop It. Survive a battle and deal 2 damage to your opponent. And she stole a card off of me. Fucking Christ. Lesson learned, don't attack Twiss. Although rather stupidly, she did decide to attack me. Now, because I've used/had cards stolen, I'm entitled to draw more cards at dawn to fill my hand of 3. You can draw random cards from either the items, spell, or trickery decks. I choose to draw 2 cards from items. Oh, fortune vomits in my kettle once more. 2 rot cards. I'm trying to avoid the rot. Quick check on everyone's progress. I'm out in front as Prestige Leader. I have 2 of the 4 Spirit Stones required to cleanse the King, and my combat ability is excellent. I'm on course basically for potentially 3 of the 4 victory conditions right there. Volodar is on course for the 4th victory. He has 6 rot. Plus, being a dragon, he doesn't take rot damage every dawn like everyone else does. Twiss is... Actually, I have no idea what Twiss is doing. She's at the moment not in the running to win this game. River, well, she has the combat ability to possibly win that way, especially with the Huntress ability. Peril. Perils are basically traps, and I've just walked into one. I have to roll my spirit as dice to avoid it. But I can burn cards to help me out. I have 2 rot cards I can burn. Here we go. Fuck! I tried to use the left thumbstick to guide the card over the burn symbol, but the left stick rolls the dice. Shit! Now I'm poisoned and I only have 1 health left, and I'm dead. Fortunately, dying only sends you back to your clan ground, but you do lose 1 prestige. Drawing cards. Moon Juice, +2 magic. Oak Spear, nice. Sailor's Lantern, okay. Equipping equipment cards requires you to pay the cards cost in gold. Oh hell, Volodar's attacking the palace. He's going for a victory! And they've killed each other. Yeah, that can happen. Despite what the animations in battle show, characters don't take turns to inflict damage on each other. They hit each other simultaneously. Now, at this point, I have an awkward decision to make. Volodar has already made 1 attempt to enter the palace by force, so clearly he's gunning for either a Kingslayer or Rot victory. Twiss... I still don't know what Twiss is doing. River looks like she's going for a prestige victory. She's a bit behind me, but that might not last, especially if she kills me in the last few turns. Point is, if I wait, someone could leapfrog me to the finish, but if I attack the king, it will cost me all my prestige. If I attack, I have to make it stick, or I'll be handing victory to River. In the end, I decide not to wait and attack the king. I enter the palace garden surrounding the palace itself. Normally I'd have to face a peril, but my current quest has given me a key, allowing me to bypass it. Nice. The palace guards try to defend the king, but to no avail. Here we go. Well, that's not good. God damn it, he even blocked my reflected attack. Ah, shit! The stranger, that irritating little sod, just forced me to move out of the palace. Fuck! And I've landed on a peril. Honestly, that could not have gone worse. At least this time I burned the card correctly. The king scares away the stranger, thank fuck. I move back into the palace garden. This is now the situation. Volodar is indeed on course for a rot victory, but isn't physically close enough to enact the plan, I believe. Twiss, who the hell knows. River is on the cusp of a prestige victory, should I fail. The king, by the way, is on his last health point. 1 more dawn, 2 more turns, and River wins. The king's guard has 1 more go at me. Leave me alone. It's for the kingdom's own good. Draw cards. I get a spell that changes all card symbols to shields. I play the spell. This is it. If the king kills me, it's over. If we both die at the same time, it's over. I have to inflict 1 damage or more against him, without him inflicting 3 or more damage against me. I burn my 2 shield cards. This is the final roll of the dice. Literally, the game hangs on this. This roll is the difference between victory and defeat. Yes! I wasn't worried. Ugh. Armello is a game with not complicated rules, but a lot of rules. The 2-hour tutorial is totally necessary and equips you well for the game. This one game lasted me about an hour, and for the most part, I didn't actually know how close to the end I was. The AI opponents are not slouches. They play cards on themselves, the tiles, even you. 2 of the 3 of them came very close. And don't try to memorise all the cards, by the way. You don't have much control over exactly which ones will draw. Work with what you're given. With 4 paths to victory, you don't have to fight to win. I love there are other options here. The games are not long, the board isn't that big. But damn, it was tense there at the end. It wasn't the kind of game I was expecting. That didn't stop me from having a blast.